got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky bones, funky bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky bones, funky bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Ooh, yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, ooh, yeah. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. Ooh. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Ooh, yeah. Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, funky bones. Ooh, yeah. It's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey, hey. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, funky bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on the hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, he don't care why, wings of earth, he is so high. Freedom in his story flight, sun and moon is only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Bossy blind, he's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe, little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
it on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Teasing sisters jumping wild and free. Leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the ways she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession, like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies crumble, butter falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
Donkey, the cookie muncher. cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating the cookie. He's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating, 'cause he's a cookie cat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow, with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Do you want to say hello to everyone on the stream? Do you want to say hello? Say hi. Hello. You can kind of see my white ears, my big cute white ears. It's just being fed an apple. Do you like apples, Funky Bones? Can you nod your head? Can you say apple? Yeah. Who's a very pretty girl? Yeah, I hadn't seen you in a couple of days, and then I just happened to walk outside, and who's hanging out right here? Just hanging out, and you just had your yummy apple. Who's a pretty girl? Funky Bones. Yes, she is. She's a darling, darling dear. Yes, she is. Yes, you sure are. I want quick close up. Okay, change the I don't know if I can. It is beautiful weather out tonight, isn't it, Miss Funky Bone? And I saw that Peanut the raccoon took one of your apple slices. He's out too. What a pretty night for you guys. Yeah. All right, Funky. Well, I've got to go feed my bunnies. I love you. Bye bye. Bye, sweetie. Gotta go. Whew. See if our little pal, our raccoon pal, is still out here. Hmm. Don't see any. I know they're around though. All right. It's you doing uppy and licking your lips? Are you ready for num num dinner dish? You want num num dinner dish? Is that what you want? Oh my goodness. Well, here, let's do it. Do it. Who is this? Who is that? Is it that's little Gray? You little lounger puppy. Hey guys. Oh my goodness, Teeny. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Num num dinner dish. Num num dinner dish. Move that. If you guys can get to it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. It's crunching and munching time. Okay. So who else? Oh my goodness. Who is this? Who's this fine young man? This fine young man right here, Mr. Bundonkadonk. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. There you go with your little tray. Okay. I bring it right. Whoops. I can step over this dress. Wear a long dress to church tonight. Whoa. Oh boy. Yep. That's what's going to happen. Whoa. There he goes. This dress is so delicate. I'm afraid I'm going to step through it. Okay. We got these guys. Okay. You guys are next. But your tray is in the hallway. So hang on a second. Hang on one short second. Oh, are we all excited? Are we all excited for Num Num dinner dishes? Okay. Are we ready? Yeah, Dusty. Oh, clearly Dusty is ready. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I can't. Oh boy, now the carrier, Dusty, the carrier. I cannot walk in. Thank you. Uh-oh, there's parsley in your and I'm tripping on the dress. Oh boy, this was not my best plan. This was not my best plan. Are we ready? Oh my goodness, num num dinner dish time. Num num dinner dish. Oh boy. Wait, now I gotta let me get the chat up. Wow. Here's the chat. Here we are, guys. Hi. Virginia. Oh my gosh. Hi, Virginia. Presto changeo. Wheeze banana na 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 do dooby doo doo. Look what happens when I start late. Look what the Bunz dragged in. We got all kinds of people. Oh, and I saw that Lillian was here a little bit earlier. I'm sorry to miss you, Lillian. What is she saying? I'm being attacked with work and tasks recently. I got a slumber, but hopefully Donkey is in my dreams. Oh, Donkers. Lillian is hoping that she sees you hopping around in her dreams and doing snuggles. Yeah, I hope so too. That would be a lovely dream. That would be a loverly, loverly dream. Oh my gosh, guys, I've had such a long day. A long day. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana frittata, pina colada, kuna matata, I drive miata, we love maholada, da da da. Mr. Wee's banana split. Oh yeah, it is the OGs. It is. This is like a lot of the original Giant Bunz arenos. Pizza. Uh-oh. Pizza, it's hard to resist, I know. How am I? I am very like tired. I mean, tired is generic, but like kind of fatigued just for like doing a lot of stuff today. Yeah, how are you? How are you, JS for life? I'm just happy to be back at home with all my Bunzerinos. I'm just very happy to be back with my bunny family. And Kristen Cheyenne Star, I was just at church with her earlier. I sat next to her. We had a very fun church service. There was a guest pastor who I never heard before. And he was like basically like Carl Perkins, sitting down at the piano and like very soulful gospel singing. Oh my gosh, I was blown away by this guy. Um, you're doing great. That's good. That's good. But yeah, Kristen Cheyenne Star, she was in a very, very good mood. Yeah, it was very, very. We had a good time. Shared the pew, and there was also two little kids sitting next to me who were giving me toys and like scooting off the pew and then running around the church and just I like they just they're a little cray cray in a fun way. And then the reason we have a guest pastor is our other pastor got major neck surgery. Like he can't move. He's like been in traction now since the surgery. But his wife, who's a good friend of mine, also sat next to me, and so wonderful to see her and everyone else in the church. They're just such great people, and some of them have been here and played with the bunnies. So pretty awesome, pretty darn awesome. So, but one of the things I did today is Gwynnie went to the vet. He had to go to the faraway. You had a headache today, Hewley? Oh no. What kind of church do I go to? You go to a Presbyterian church? Um, one brief nap and 3 aspirin tablets. Oh, that's good, Hewley. Sometimes that's what it takes. Oh, I'd rather not go into too much detail about the church, but I was a Presbyterian like in high school. I grew up in the Presbyterian church like in high school, and I had an awesome youth group and loved it. my church youth group leaders were amazing people. The the guy was my church youth group leader and also our family vet. Amazing guy. And then yeah, and like they were like my parents, they were awesome. Before the Presbyterian church, before that I was confirmed in and grew up in a Lutheran church. So and then like when I was baptized, like I was baptized in both the Methodist church and the Catholic church because Teeny, I knew it was you eating this rug. I love this little rug. Stop. This is why we can't have nice things. No. You have a whole thing of food, miss. Yeah, you do. You have a whole thing of food. Go eat the food. You already ate all of that whole tray of food. Oh my gosh. Teeny, here, have some hay. Come on. Um, but yeah, yeah. It's just an awesome church. It is just a cool church, you know? Um, it's a church that has been around for a long time, I will say that. Long, long history. And you got people anywhere from the age of like 2 to the age in their well into their 90s who are still very active and singing and playing instruments in the church, and it's cool. It's nice. Uh yeah. I do hope you feel better too, Hewley. You've had some headaches too. You were baptized in here. Wait, let me see. I gotta move the chat along a little bit. Hey, Delphine. Yeah, I knew you would try eating my dress. Oh gosh. Uh-huh. In the Baptist church. Uh-huh. Your mom still goes there today? Yeah, there's a strong Baptist presence. And not as strong as like in the deep south and stuff, but like they're definitely you definitely start to see the Baptist church. I mean, that's Baptist churches all over America, but yep. I mean, that is definitely one of the popular ones around here. There must be something going around. Oh, with the headaches. Oh gosh. Yeah, tried listening to the news lately. Gosh. But yes, I had like my big extra thing was that I had to drive. It's like almost an hour and a half away to the vet and then take Gwynnie in. And unfortunately, they had a running behind at the vet. It was just because one of their appointments just was taking much longer than they expected, which that happens with medical stuff. But yeah, so Gwynnie got checked out. It was and I'll tell you what, poor Gwynnie, I'm sure he wasn't really thrilled to be examined at the vet and poked and prodded and have his temperature taken, his mouth examined and all stuff. But the one of the worst things for Winnie, and I feel terrible about this, is that my SUV, the brakes are out. And I just had them order new brake parts and it's gonna get fixed soon, but I did not feel confident at all driving the SUV. So I had to take my little sports car. Well, the sports car is missing a window. It's fallen inside, it's stuck inside the door, it won't go up. So I tried to do this crash tape stuff that these guys helped me with yesterday. That stuff was so loud. I think I almost lost my hearing and it terrified Gwynnie. I stopped, I like pulled off to a random little town halfway there and I took all the crash tape off and I just had the wind blowing into the car the whole time and going like 70 miles an hour. So yeah, it was kind of a rough journey. It was like, think about back in the day when like everyone was in like a Conestoga wagon. I mean, I was gonna say horse and carriage, but some of those carriages were kind of nice, you know. Um, and they even had like isinglass, like the old isinglass windows. Think Surrey with a fringe on top. So no, this was not a fancy Surrey. This was like a Conestoga wagon. Glad spring is here at least, and better weather soon. Hey, yeah, there have been like prescribed burns, and then like people burning off their twig piles and stuff, and it really annoys me. It's like, oh, the weather is finally nice, the air smells crisp and clear, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, let's have a big brush fire. Oh yeah, that's. I know that will make my sinuses like completely clog up, but yeah, that doesn't help. And then the allergies start. But it is fun to get outside again. Julie, you prefer cooler weather. You like to bake in cold weather. That's true. That is an advantage. Cranking up the oven and making something yummy. I think there's been a lot of chat. I don't think I was able to read it all. Love seeing a later stream. I know, Virginia, a lot of times Wednesdays, not lately because I've had weird stuff happen, but I think for this foreseeable future, I'm going to be back to going to church on Wednesdays, which does make me stream later. So, yeah, I think I will continue to have some late streams on Wednesdays. I mean, who knows? Sometimes I do feel like in general I should push the streams a little bit later. It just depends. If it's too late in the night, then I don't get real motivated and I'm like, oh my gosh. But sometimes it's fine. Yeah, sometimes it works out. Yeah, we have to put our paws in the food there. Very important. It's very important. Sorry, Gwen. I'm gonna just move this tunnel. Whoopsie, temporarily, because I want to sit over here. Yeah, I want to go see you. I want to go see you. Oh, he's probably. I don't think he's real happy with me. Oh, he is not real happy because I dragged him on a very uncomfortable journey, and they did stuff, and they put a thermometer. They took the rectal thermometer thing. I don't know why they do that. Why don't they just have a modern ear thermometer or something? But I was like, oh, I didn't know that was still done. And then they had to open your mouth with like a cone thing and look in your mouth, the big thing in your mouth. They did. They were nice to him. Like they're really, you know, professional people, but it was just, and then the car ride wasn't good. No. Oh my gosh, but then yeah, I know, Virginia. I felt so bad. Crystal with a K, special K. Crystal, special K. Oh, we love our Crystal special K all day. Because she's Crystal special K all day. Chocolate pecan bourbon pie in your eye, oh yeah. Okay, so Gwynnie, he's not, it's, well, he's not really sick, but he's had a drippy eye, like a weepy eye. And it didn't, at first I was like, well, maybe he just got like hay in his eye and like, I don't know, he's got an allergy or his tear duct is blocked or something. Well, it didn't go away, so I made an appointment for the vet and, went today, and unfortunately, what they suspect is not just an eye irritation or blocked tear duct. They suspect that he has some dental issues on one side. And they want him to come back for a CAT scan, and they said that it looks like he will very likely need dental surgery, which is a huge deal and it's major surgery, and it's a very tough recovery. And it could be a lifelong thing where he needs dental surgery regularly. I mean, it's like the last thing I wanted to hear, but I kind of suspected it. Honestly, I was like, this is kind of weird. He doesn't have an eye infection, but his eye is like weeping. So, yeah, it's not really. I Yep. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to take this slowly and like figure it out for Gwynnie. Yeah, right, Gwynnie. That's right. It's all about we just gotta figure it out for Mr. Gwynnie. But the good thing is that the people involved with this vet clinic, the head person at the vet clinic is a rabbit expert. She is an expert. So she's very experienced. I found out, teaches, and like she's just really, really well known and highly respected. So I think I went to the right place to get him checked out. So that's square one. We are in square one. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Uh, it's pretty heavy news. Pretty heavy news. Not what I wanted to hear. So there's a forest fire. Wes, I was just gonna say, I remember when that started happening here in the Midwest, I was like, why is it like always kind of weirdly smoky? And then it was the Canadian fires. Do you guys remember when that happened? It was like the fires were so terrible. Like the smoke was just like actually coming all the way down to where we are. It was crazy. Yes. So yeah, he's and they're like, how is he eating? And is he acting normal? I'm like, yeah, everything is normal for him except for the weepy eye. The drip, just like watery, tearing up eye. So that was the only reason I brought him in, was just this eye thing. And he goes is kind of like licking his chops and working his mouth a little bit, but not like grinding his teeth, or I don't know. Nothing like terrible, but definitely a little bit of a change. All right. As soon as I took Gwynnie, or I put Gwynnie in the enclosure, and then I brought up his carrier, because I want him to, start getting friendly and used to his carrier again. But Sluggo got right in the carrier, snuggled into the blanket, or it's actually one of the washable rugs, but he was so pleased. He loves getting into carriers. He just thought it was like a big, nice bed. A nice, funny bed. So that was kind of cute. And then Dusty ate all the food that I put in Gwynnie's carrier. Dusty, as soon as she got in there, she took all the food out and ate it. Yep, that's what she did. She was like, I will waste no time. I realized that you put some of the produce in there, and then I now get midday produce. Yeah, she's right. She's right, Dusters. That's right. That's right, Mr. Mule Ears. That's right. Oh, they also this is kind of cute in a way. The girl who was helping me out at the beginning, she was weighing Gwynnie and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, well, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being, like, emaciated and 10 being, like, morbidly obese, Gwynnie is like a 7." She's like, "Does he get enough exercise?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's always, he's got an outdoor enclosure, he's got, each group gets to run around the house for part of the day, up the stairs, down the stairs, all around, So, I mean, but it was just so funny because I was like, "Well, if you think he's a 7," I'm like, "I wonder what you would think of, like, Jabba, my other rabbits, like Jabba and Sluggo." I'm like, because Winnie is nothing compared to, like, these guys, so I don't know. I think gradually I'll probably take each of the bunnies in to this new. Well, she's not. I mean, this vet clinic is not entirely new because this is Emma's vet clinic where Emma went, but like gradually they're probably going to see each of the bunnies at this with the rabbit vet, and they're probably just going to be like, "Oh my goodness gracious." Um, but yeah, I think I'm going to start. I think I'm going to take their pellet food away from them for a little while. Well, this is extremely awkward. Just trying not to rip my dress. I think I'm gonna try to just focus on hay more and give them more like of these apple sticks from my apple tree. Um, because I'm really beginning to worry about like dental stuff. And the thing that really helps rabbits' teeth is wood and hay. And I mean this some of this stuff has fiber too. They love the kale and the dandelions, all that stuff, but I think I'm really gonna scale back on the pellet food, and, like, Lillian does hay fasts and stuff, and I've done that. I've done I've done accidentally, like, when we couldn't get the food delivered, but yeah, I think we're gonna cut back on pellets, and maybe even on, like, greenery too. I think we're gonna really try to focus on hay and, lots of chick sticks and chewy things, chew toys. 'Cause I'm like, well, if Winnie has teeth that are, I don't know, are they overgrowing or I don't know what's happening. It felt like a lump, kind of a lump in his jawline. So who knows? But I'm just worried if one has dental problems, what if they all are going to get that? So that could be a big thing. Um, is that boom boom? Oh baby, Kristen Shine, star triple R, Kristen Shine, star boom boom boom. She travels near, she travels far. She's Kristen Cheyenne, star triple R ranch, dressing smoothie, AK the mustard queen, K dog, do 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 do. So Kristen, did we have fun at church? Huh? Did you like sitting with me at church tonight? I was teasing Kristen. I said, I saw in the paper that you set off a mustard bomb at the KFC, and they're calling her the condiment killer. You know, I'm sure that's appropriate that I said that during church. Very appropriate. You want one? Look at your little apple sticks, donkey. Do you want to have one of your little apple sticks? Yeah. Those are dried out from my apple tree that finally hit the dust. Now you guys can slowly eat the whole apple tree. Yeah, right, Mr. Pretty Pants. Look at you. This precious puppy. Oh, I wish that Lillian was still here in the chat. She had to go night night. She has to get up very oily. Right. So yeah, Kristen, did we have fun? You don't know much about rabbits, squeeze, banana, na, 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 na. I know, poor Gwynnie Pans. I know. Yeah, Dusty is sly, all right. We got Dusty who like pillaged all the stuff out of the little carrier, and Sluggo, when he last was in a carrier, it was like around the time that he got neutered, so that was a while ago, and he barely just fits in this carrier. This is a medium. This is for like small to medium sized dogs. I took Gwynnie in like one of the bigger carriers, and Sluggo barely fit in there. I did not realize that how much more growing that they still had to do, but they did. Yeah, Delphine had some big children. You really have had some big kids. That's right, Miss Delphine. Well, guys, anyone else have any news? Have anything to talk about that is going on? Because it's a little bit after 10. So I think I'm gonna be ending the stream pretty soon. But if I would love to like catch up with like Virginia, like what's going on? How are you? I haven't talked to you like on my stream in a little while. Like Virginia and I see each other on like Waffle Pone, but I hop into the Waffle Pone stream and then I'm there for like 2 minutes. I somehow found I saw people putting bunnies in the chat on Waffle Pone the other day, and I had already like missed that part of the stream. And I went back and I saw that Jack brought out his little guinea pig named Spud. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. That makes me so happy. I'd love to meet his guinea pig. Of course, we all loved Emma. Oh, I miss that. Emma was such a kind, friendly, loving little spirit of a creature. Oh my gosh. She never had a bad day. Emma never had a bad day in her life. She was a rescue guinea pig and she just was, I don't know. She was a really fabulous creature. And Delph, I know you liked Emma. Yeah. I know that you did. I don't think any creature Emma ever met didn't like Emma. She's just like, it's like capybaras. Capybaras supposedly like, they get along with all creatures. I feel like, guinea pigs are like little capybaras. They're just so chill. They're just sweet peas. You're learning about rabbits, but I didn't know a rabbit's molars grow towards the eyes. Yeah, the roots grow upwards towards their eyes. And it's like, when I first started looking into his eye thing, I came across dental issues, which didn't surprise me. But I did run into a lot of forums and information that was like, well, this is a normal part of getting older for rabbits. Their molars keep growing. And it can irritate and put pressure on that eye area and cause tearing. And they're like, some rabbits will have tearing for the rest of their lives. And it just, they'll wash it off. Or their friends, their other bunnies will wash their face for them. And like, so I didn't know, like the vet, the people that were talking to me today were like saying it almost sounded like 100% he was going to need major surgery. Like, they were, like, really, really strongly saying, "Yes, this is probably what's gonna happen," and I was like, "Okay," like, I knew that was a possibility, but it just I didn't think it was gonna be such a strong possibility, so I don't know. I'm basically in shock, but, but some of the stuff that you read is like, well, you know, this is just aging with rabbits, like, I don't know. You're a Bunz OG if you remember Emma the guinea pig? Yes. Uh-huh. Dinky, oh gosh, I know, I love Dinky. I actually knew Dinky, oh my gosh. I got to carry that sweetheart around and give him some pets and loves and kisses. The squeaky sound Emma would make at Num Num dinner dish time, oh my gosh. Oh, it was just well, eh, the noises and how talkative Emma was, I mean, of course, I love the rabbits, but Emma, I mean, and all pretty much all guinea pigs, they're just talkers. They're so expressive. It's just adorable. Oh man, she that's the thing. She enjoyed life. Emma, like if you ever want an example of how to enjoy life, be a look at guinea pigs. They just they run and scamper and they just squeal, and if there's food around, they're just, that's true joy. That is joy. Um, you don't think you met Emma? Oh gosh. Um, I'll have to put like a picture too or like a video of Emma the in the Discord for you, Presto, because she was a beautiful guinea pig. I mean, all guinea pigs are beautiful, but like, you know what I mean? She was just I don't know, she was just a perfect little creature, and she lived well over 10 years, and when I did take her to the vet, this was, like, end of life issues, I knew she was very old at that point and was probably not gonna live too much longer, but, tried to get her help and get her evaluated at the vet and all that stuff, but they were like, "There's only been one other guinea pig that was this old that's ever come in here," and I was like, "Wow." I mean, I knew she was, like, super old, and it was amazing that she lived that long, but I didn't realize it was that rare, I guess, but yeah, Crystal, the whole molars keep growing. Cause like, yeah, some of the forums I was reading were like, "Well, this is just a thing, and this happens," and they weren't like, "Oh, and you have to get all their teeth pulled," and, all this stuff. It was like now, there's definitely times when rabbits' teeth go crazy and they, like, grow at an angle and they're growing into the roof of their mouth or they're poking into their cheek, and there's stuff like that, and sometimes they can just trim the teeth down, but if they're growing at bad angles, then you have to go in, like, every so often and keep getting them, like, trimmed down. But with Gwynnie, they're like, "Well, he may have, like, abscessing and, like, like, pockets or, like, like serious problems, and they need to, like, go in and do, like, dental surgery," and I'm like, "It's very intense stuff." So and for even just for the CAT scan, they're like, "We're gonna have to sedate him," and we had a lot of problems with rabbit anesthesia with the girls, and, when the boys got neutered, they all lived, they all made it through the anesthesia, but Winnie was the only one who kinda had a little more trouble waking up, so I'm just I mean, I'm terrified, there's a lot to try to think about, but, you know what? I just have to, like, go from A to B to C, like, just, try to move along and learn what I can, and Gwynnie, the thing is, he does seem to be really enjoying life, and I would hate for anything to terrible to happen to him during all this medical stuff. So anyway, guys, it is getting a little late. And I want to thank you all for joining me. It's been kind of a hard day. Some of the day was hard, but when I got home, I made myself some lunch, and I took all the bunnies outside while my lunch was cooking. I sat outside and ate with them outside, and couldn't have them outside for a real long time because I had to get to church. But like, I am so thankful that they all got to play outside, and wish I'd been home a little bit more today, but that's okay. But yeah, everyone seems to be doing well. Uh, but just, give your best intentions, give some love or whatever you've got, prayers to Gwynnie, because we need to find the right path for Gwynnie's health care. We need to make sure that the right things, get done, and they get done the best they possibly can and all that. So, but anyway, guys, yeah, I'm so happy you guys have been here, and I will hopefully see you guys, God willing. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow, which is Thursday. Yes. Wow, the week is we're really coming along through the week. Wow. Oh, and some good news. I have the parts on order for the brakes for my SUV, so maybe I can safely drive that instead of a sports car with no window. And I will figure out the window, and I've got someone coming on Friday to give me an estimate for heating and cooling. Things are moving along. There's a lot of moving parts and pieces that need to be put in place right now in my life, but the most important thing, I could care less about the cars, the house. I don't care. Gwynnie is by far. I don't care about any of the other stuff. Just want him to be okay. He's only 4, and I feel like he's in the middle of his life, So yeah. Much love to you, Hewley, Mr. Wee's been on and on, Crystal Krista with a K. You just know Gwynnie's gonna be fine. Yeah, I love. That means a lot to me, Crystal. Um, Good night, bunnies. Good night, bunnies. Good night, bunnies. We're going to say good night. All right. Good night, Kristen Cheyenne Star. Where did you go? You came near, and then did you travel far? Okay, much love. Yeah, Presto, Banana, all of you guys, and Lillian, if you can somehow still hear us. But yeah, I'm gonna. Jabba, do you want to have? You want to be my? I love when I try to move the tunnel, and there's someone in there. It's gotta be Little Gray. It is Little Gray. Such a cutie. Such a cutie patootie. All right, guys, I'm gonna put up a song and take
big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open just looking for a trip. Suspicious she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession, like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit